Hi, I'm Dr. Spence Yonner from Joint Repair Clinic in Montana. Today I want to talk about the great Tony Robbins, one of my mentors and somebody I find has great value. He recently wrote a book called Life Force, but within this book he talks about stem cells. Him and I think a lot alike on the value of stem cells. And so one of the advantages of some of the treatments we do at Joint Repair Clinic in Montana is some of the products that we use actually have stem cells. Now, we use human umbilical cord tissue to recushion joints and to increase the motion in people's joints. So one of the side effects of working with umbilical cord tissue for people's joint cushioning is that they contain a lot of stem cells. So if you want to learn more information about what Tony Robbins talks about with stem cells, please grab his book and read about it. So two of the products that we work with in our office is human umbilical cord tissue and PRP, or platelet-rich plasma. And so what is the difference between them? Well, one of the things is that human umbilical cord tissue can recushion the joints. PRP cannot do that. It doesn't recushion the joints. But PRP is also able to get rid of inflammation, and it's able to bring in growth factors. So PRP has benefits, and PRP by itself has helped many of our patients, but PRP cannot recushion the joints like human umbilical cord tissue does. When we talk about using umbilical cord tissue or human umbilical cord tissue, one of the questions or the concerns that often comes up is, are you getting your tissue from aborted babies? So one of the things that's very important for all of our patients to understand is, based upon my value system and my faith life, I would never work with aborted tissue. And so the human umbilical cord tissue we get comes from live births, healthy moms, healthy babies, and the tissue's been thoroughly tested. The labs that go through our tissue to make sure it's the right product and it's a healthy product are highly regulated by the FDA, and they have very high standards. And that was one of the most important things for me, is that I learned about our labs. I just didn't buy tissue from any old lab or any old office. So another question our patients often have is, how soon can I return to work, or when can I start doing the things I love again? Or will I be laid up for a while? So one of the blessings of the procedures that we do is that literally the day you get your treatment, you can return to normal daily activities. So there's no having to be laid up in bed, there's no missing work, there's no loss of income because of not being able to work after we do our injection. For the first month after we do the injection, we're gonna have a specific rehabilitative training program that we want you to do. It's gonna involve a lot of range of motion, but we want you to also be taking it easy so we don't re-injure the joint. So you should be able to live a normal day or a normal life unless you have a profession that's very hard on your joints. And if you do, we may ask you to take it easy. We've never had to tell anybody that they couldn't work. We just have to modify how they work. Then the second month, we want people to start doing more activity with weight bearing on their joints. So now we want to step it up, and they can do more things at work. And then the third month, now we want you to actually start going for it. We want you to start strengthening your joint and adding resistance exercises. So usually by month 3, people are able to do everything they've ever done before and do any of the sports or the things they've always enjoyed doing. So for the most part, it might be 1 month of limiting some of the things you love doing. Month 2, most people can do literally all the things they enjoy doing. And by month 3, we want to be cheering you on with a smile, doing the things you love doing, going for it. It's always fun for us when we do our follow-up appointments. We do follow-up appointments every month for 3 months after the injections and the procedures. It's always fun to hear people doing the things that they used to be able to do that they thought they wouldn't be able to do. It's so fun to get to see the smiles on people's faces doing the things they love. What's even more exciting is when they give us feedback that they're even better at doing the things they love. They're able to hit the golf ball further, or they're able to walk more holes than they ever did. So very often people feel they're younger than they ever were, and it's nice to see people getting better as time goes on. One of the things that I always find so sad is that when people buy into the concept that getting older means your life has to get worse, And I'm here to tell you, at Joint Repair Clinic in Montana, that has never been further from the truth. We get to see people getting younger as time goes on, doing more things as time goes on versus less. Somebody who studies anatomy and physiology, I've never once read where it says in any book that as you get older, your health has to get worse. By changing people's lifestyles and doing the procedures we do, people are able to do more and their life is able to get better as time goes on. I look more forward to my life as time goes on because hopefully I'm applying wisdom that I've gotten through all the earlier years of my life and making my life better as time goes on. So let's all get older with a smile on our face. If any of this is hitting home with you or makes sense or has at least got your interest, please reach out to us. We have clinics in Bozeman and Helena and Missoula and Billings. We also have a medical team that can answer questions for you. We have a lab that can answer questions for you. You can set up a one-on-one consultation with me over the phone or through Zoom or in person. We have a team that's here to make sure we give you the resources so you can make the best decision for you. But we just ask you to take some time and research this stuff, take the knowledge and apply it. And if you use knowledge, I'm confident you'll make the right decision for you.